Good morning or afternoon. Today, I will be presenting on preventing emotional dating violence in adolescents. This presentation explores what emotional dating violence is, who is most affected, the prevention strategies supported by research, and the level of prevention applied within this intervention. This presentation focuses specifically on emotional and psychological dating violence among adolescents. According to Gosselin, 2019, emotional dating violence can be highly damaging because it contributes to long-term developmental and relational problems. Emotional abuse includes behaviors such as coercion, threats, verbal degradation, intimidation, and constant monitoring, actions that slowly undermine a young person's sense of self-worth, as highlighted by Pastor Bravo and colleagues in 2023. Importantly, emotional violence is often a precursor to other forms of abuse, including physical or sexual violence. Recognizing these early signs is essential because early intervention can prevent escalation into more severe harm. The population impacted by this issue is adolescents between ages 13 and 18, a critical developmental period when young people begin forming their first romantic relationships. Adolescents are especially vulnerable because they have limited relationship experience and are often exposed to media portrayals that normalize controlling behaviors. Victims commonly experience anxiety, lowered self-esteem, academic struggles, and social isolation, according to Piolanti and Foran, 2021. It's also important to acknowledge that cultural backgrounds influence whether adolescents seek help and how they perceive emotional abuse. Studies by De La Rue and colleagues, 2022, show significant variation in help-seeking attitudes across cultural groups. The primary prevention strategy used in this program is school-based workshops. These workshops address myths about dating, warning signs of emotional abuse, healthy communication skills, and the consequences of emotional violence. The approach integrates peer engagement, interactive learning, and reflective group discussions, methods shown to increase awareness and recognition of abusive behaviors, as discussed by Pastor Bravo et al., 2023. The curriculum challenges harmful beliefs that equate control with affection, something Gosselin, 2019, emphasizes is a common misconception among youth. Evidence from meta-analyses, including Piolanti and Foran, 2021, supports school-based curricula as an effective method for reducing dating violence and increasing healthy relationship skills. The primary audience for this initiative includes middle and high school students, particularly those currently in or approaching the dating stage. Parents are also included to strengthen communication at home and to help them recognize the early signs of emotional abuse. Teachers and school counselors are important stakeholders, given their ability to observe behavioral changes or warning signs among students. Finally, community professionals, such as social workers, youth advocates, and mental health specialists, play a supportive role by offering resources and referrals for students who need further assistance. This initiative uses a combined prevention model, incorporating all three levels of prevention. First, primary prevention is applied through universal education for all adolescents before any abuse occurs. This is done through school-wide programming and workshops, consistent with recommendations from De La Rue et al., 2022. Second, secondary prevention targets adolescents who may be at greater risk or who are already showing early signs of potential involvement in emotionally abusive relationships. Third, tertiary prevention supports adolescents who have already experienced emotional dating violence by connecting them with intervention services, counseling, and recovery resources. By integrating all three levels, the program ensures a comprehensive approach to preventing and addressing emotional dating violence.